conversation, and welcome. Welcome to Open Thought Tuesday. Honestly, I don't even think you should bother yourself with this information that I have with you, but I am bothered on your behalf, just by way of necessary information that at least you should know of. Uh, hmm. Uh, oh yeah. Okay, anybody remembers Nigerian Air? Well, the national carrier off the table. This is actually Vanguard reporting. The federal government now has its eyes set on other more important issues. The Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development has said that the federal government jettisoned the national carrier project, stressing that it's now focused on supporting the growth of local carriers. Anybody remember the topsy-turvy patterns of that news report, the fact that Nigeria was going to have Nigerian Air? We were particularly excited. I don't even think people paid much attempt initially to the cost of it, as much as I think we were all seeking out this national pride and glory that would be beneficial to all Nigerians. And once again, we could look back on our days and say, yes, this is a very good comeback. Yeah. I mean, I think some things go down quicker than they come up. I guess Nigerian Air would be one of it. The cost of Nigerian Air, the proposed national carrier, was initially estimated at $8.8 million and that was just preliminary cost. Okay, and then $300 million for takeoff cost. The project was launched in May of 2023. It was said that the first Boeing 737-800 aircraft was delivered. You remember there was a scene? While the airline was expected to begin operations in May 2023, it faced delays and challenges, which at some point was really looking like a telenovela. And those are one of those challenges or concerns pretty much was about sustainability and, of course, the potential for foreign ownership. Yeah, Ethiopian Air was in our storyline. It was said that Ethiopian Air initially held a 49% stake in Nigerian Air. Well, all that drama, all that money, yes, yeah, that's it. The end. Exactly. All of that today. I just want to let you know the end. There's no picking up where the last administration left off. It's almost as though there is nowhere to pick up from where that administration left off. And that money would probably never know. We'll probably never know again. We will probably never know. And remember yesterday we discussed the findings by Budget, and Budget has been drawing the attention of the National Assembly. Budget is asking all Nigerians to draw the attention of the National Assembly to give some clarity on these findings. And the silence is louder than the silence of the grave. We're here. We're here. I don't even think we should spend today discussing political conversations. I think we can look at other issues that affect life and living. It's Open Thought Tuesday. My name's Joyce. Okay. So, by way of social cultural issues, today, I want to discuss a concern that was brought to my notice on the sunny side. And it was of people who do so much for others, whether it's you do so much for family, but family never appreciates you. Just the fact that you sacrifice so much, you give so much of yourself, but you're never really appreciated. Sometimes it's even like you do so much for friends and they never really appreciate you. Let's talk about how that affects you, what that has done for you. Someone sent me a message. I think they're just broken because they don't know what else to do. They think that they have done so much to deserve both the love and the respect of family, but they're not sure what else they have to do to truly be loved. In fact, they're even of the opinion that it seems as though the only regard family has for them is pretty much what they do for family. Now, I think families are different, and the dynamic that pretty much brought about the structuring of that family is a fundamental reference to understand why people act the way that they do, particularly if it's a polygamous family. But sometimes it's not even a polygamous family. It's just some are just preferred to the others, and some have unfortunately been left with heartbreak after they have done all that they can do to help others. Sometimes you're trying to even help a sibling, and the sibling is the sibling, after a while, I don't know, maybe you want to call it ingratitude. So sometimes you want to call it, they probably find their footing and totally disregard or disrespect you. I'm not even sure what it is, but we're trying to hear stories of those kinds of problems. The message I got was of this young man who said that he's not only losing his mind because of what his family is doing to him, that he's also struggling in this economy, and that as much as he tries to cater for his family in this hard economy, he's finding out that he's losing his own life. Like, there's not much of a meaning to his own life, and he's not sure whether he's giving too much of himself. He's not sure if he should pull back and stop the whole sacrificing. He's not sure what he should do, and so he's writing me to get my opinion, and even better, to get public reaction to these kinds of issues. So, on Open Thought Tuesday, you can tell that this is something worth talking about. So let's talk. 0201 2770 0201 465 7190, and on WhatsApp 08095975805. Welcome to Open Thought Tuesday, 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name's Joyce, and you are on the sunny side. It's a beautiful weather out there. I'm not sure. It's looking like it's going to rain. It's not going to rain. Whatever happens, enjoy the day. It's a gift. You're never going to have this one come back. So just make sure you're enjoying it. If it's under the rain, enjoy it. Under the sun, enjoy it with your radio. The sun has set, at least here. On the sunny side, my name is Joyce. Welcome to 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Quality talk.
Intelligent conversations.
Always interesting.
So engaging.
Sometimes even mind-boggling.
Nigeria Info.
Ask everyone. Anyone.
Ask everyone. Ask anyone. Let's talk. Welcome to the sunny side. It's so good to have you here. Thank you for being here.
Good afternoon, sister.
Good afternoon to you.
It's Ikechuku from Ota.
Good to have you.
I'm happy to this day. Sister, thinkers and activists and the philosophers of GI Montesquieu.
Hold on a second. I really do try to tolerate you, but many times you deliberately try to confuse me. I'm not sure why you try to do that. Can you speak plainly so at least I can comprehend your logic?
Okay, I want you to compare. So we are discussing about plane.
All right, so I'm going to read this message to you, and this is pretty much from the gentleman who sent me this message. There's the aspect of the message where he says, Joyce, to add to the earlier message I sent to you, I have been working since secondary school because my father wasn't doing so well. I've supported my siblings and my mom and my father. But somehow I just truly feel like I'm sacrificing and nobody truly is appreciating me. And they keep expecting. I feel like I'm giving too much of myself. And even worse, I feel like there's something inside of me that's lost. Maybe someone needs to give me too. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm heartbroken. I'd like to know what the public thinks about this. I want to know whether there are any men. But I think sometimes it's not just the men, even though in his message he specifies men. He says, I'd like to know if there are any men who are going through what I'm going through. Basically just stretched beyond my own bounds, and I feel a little guilty if I stop helping. What do you suggest? Oh, yeah. All right. You give so much of yourself, but you're underappreciated. Sometimes you're giving it to your family, like your wife, your children. They're not appreciated. Sometimes it's even women who are giving, and nobody even cares to evaluate the worth of what they're giving. Sometimes you're even told blank in the face that, you're not doing enough. Let's talk. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Thank you for calling. Tell me your name. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Abdi. I'm here.
Good to have you.
Yes, basically, based on the topic and the message you read, I think for me, you can't always please everybody, no matter how you try to do, because not everybody will appreciate what you're doing. So it's just how some people are. because not anything you do or everything you do to sacrifice to get appreciation from people that you will get it back maybe in gratitude. So it's always better to do anything you know you can and just move on with life, because if you try to please everybody with everything you think you can, you will end up losing everything you even have around you, especially emotionally. So, and that's what I think. So it's better you just do the little you know you can, then move on with life. Whoever wants to appreciate it, may appreciate. Whoever don't want to, I believe life goes on. That's all I have to say.
Thank you so much for calling. I really do appreciate the sunny side. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to Nigeria
Good
Info.
morning.
Oh, is it? Well, it's good to have you here.
How are you today?
I'm well, thank you. Tell us your name. Go ahead.
This is Joy from Iba.
Welcome, Joy.
Happy Children's Day.
Well, I'm not sure how
All
to
the
respond
children
to
this,
that.
in Nigeria, I wish you people good things
Better,
of
exactly.
life. Joy, what you have said, what's the topic? You cannot please everybody. Your family, no matter what you are doing, there are people that will appreciate it. There are some people that will not appreciate it. But you have to, maybe the little salary that person is getting, you carry all the problem of your family, and maybe you neglect yourself. You cannot take care of yourself. You are only after your family, and tomorrow they are the ones that will say bad of you. So what I'm telling everybody is that the little one you can do. You cannot please everybody. That is my own.
Okay. So is he in any sense supposed to stop doing? What about the option of stop doing?
I will not say he will stop doing.
Okay.
The only thing he has to do is the one he can be able to do. He can be able to afford.
Right.
Let
Yeah.
him do. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Thank
calling. I do appreciate it. Good afternoon to you. You're on the sunny side. So good to have you join our conversation. What's that? Okay, so look, you may have to hang up and call me back. Something is in your way. The sunny side, we're Nigeria Info. Welcome. Good to have you.
Question. Sister, the talk you bring, I have a friend that is in shoe of this person that wrote to you.
Mm-hmm.
It is very, very unfortunate that you are helping your family, helping your friends, and they will not appreciate you. But I want to advise that my brother, that not everybody will like you. My friend let enter counseling on the office phone. If you lose your mind, those people that you want to keep will move on. Oh, since some of us, there is some place that we are contributing to. But other people will be getting and winning award and winning money, but they will not give us. But we continue doing what we are doing. My brother advice, brother, I beg, arrange your brain and face your life. If you die, they will move on. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. The sunny side, good afternoon to you. It's so good to have you join the conversation. Welcome. What do you suppose happens when you're underappreciated, undervalued, dismissed, not liked, told that you're not doing enough, or told that you're not doing anything? Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hi, Lady J.
Good to have you. Good afternoon to you. So good to have you join the conversation. Tell us your name. Go ahead.
Happy Children's Day to all the children all over the world.
Oh, you got that one right.
So
Thank
on your discourse this afternoon, I understand the need to be appreciated when you do something for the family, extended family, nuclear, or even friends around you. But then, for me, basically, the joy that comes from within when I do for people, I think has given me that satisfaction I need. So even when I'm underappreciated or not appreciated, or even appreciated, it's more or less like a plus. Because there's this hormone that lifts me when I do good. And so even if I don't get that same energy or vibe back, I just let it go. Some of us can handle it, some can't. But I would just say, if you're being shown magnanimity, the only best thing you can do, or you should do, is to appreciate that person extending an arm of love.
Yeah, but if they don't, that's why we have this conversation.
If
Those
they
who don't,
Lady J, I derive pleasure. I derive satisfaction in doing what I want to do. continue doing what I want to do and moving on, whether I'm being appreciated or not. Not everybody will not appreciate you.
Is there a possibility that you may want to stop doing?
I won't, Lady J. That's just me. That's why you see, I keep saying me. I can't speak for somebody else, but I can speak for myself.
I like that.
The me would not stop. But I can't speak. Somebody else would be like, because I'm not giving the same appreciation, the energy, I can't continue. No, but I would continue.
Okay.
Because when I give out, there's this, aside the fact that I get in abundance, there's this joy, there's this toxin that comes out of me when I give out. So that's joy alone. It's satisfactory for me. I'll keep giving.
Thank
I'll
you.
keep doing what I know how to do.
That's beautiful.
Thank you very much, Lady J.
The sunny side, welcome to the show. How are you?
Good morning.
Afternoon. It's so good to have you join the conversation. Thank you for calling. What's your name?
My name is Nena. Joyce, I was brought up by my grandmother, and she said, don't expect any like gratitude or thanks or something when you do good.
Oh, that's something.
Most times, the people you do good to are not the ones that will. They may not be around to appreciate it. Somebody else that saw the good you did for someone, maybe they want to appreciate it. So just do good. And then not beyond your capability. Because I think it pains more. Instead of probably getting something to eat or something for your family, and you find out you've given it to someone, and you see that person in the beer parlor declaring surplus for others. But when you've done your own for your own family and you have extra to give, not just to family, most times, give to others.
Wow. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much. Really, I do appreciate it. That's a message here we have to read. Sounds very, I don't know, heartbreaking, I must say. I don't have a name, so I'll just move ahead with the message. He says, Joyce, this topic is something that's rattling my nerves daily here. I did so much for my family, yet I was labeled the black sheep. I gave so much, even the shirt on my back. Sacrificing all that I have, not having any savings, not even given to my wife and kids here with me. But my family at home still label me the black sheep. I sacrificed so much. I bought my mother and my brother and his wife and children a house. I housed them. Okay, no. I sacrificed so much, bought my mother and my brother and his wife and children, house them. Okay, sentence isn't clear. House them for 2 years plus. As soon as they got there, they got their food on the ground. That's a little confusing. Could you help me simplify that? Okay, the final part of your message says, the label need a black sheep? What? Okay, so there are aspects of your message that's somewhat unclear. I don't know what this means. I just can't look at myself in the mirror now that a few... Okay, do me a favor. I need some clarity. You say, I just can't look at myself in the mirror now that a few, that they have all that they needed. Okay, so maybe you're trying to say that you were there for them when they needed someone, and then they have found their bread and they have discarded you. Basically, I guess that's the summary of it. Rattling your nerves. I'm wondering, if you say you can't look yourself in the mirror, do you despise yourself for being good? Is that what this is? Can you put that in language for me? When you say you can't look at yourself in the mirror, just so that we can see the picture in your mind. Lagos, welcome. It's Open Thought Tuesday. We're 99.3. This is Nigeria Info.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Success is like an aeroplane. You only see the graceful flight high up in the sky, but not the roaring, powerful engines propelling it. Likewise, in the world of e-payments, you only see transactions done, funds remitted. But who pioneered these financial technology solutions? Well, you knew it as Value Card, now Unified Payments, Nigeria's premier financial technology service provider. Yes, it starts here. Find out more at www.up-ng.com. Unified Payments, unifying businesses for people.
Nigeria's football fan festival is back. It's Goldfest 2025, featuring live performances by Mayoku, DJ YK Mule, Danny S, Ladipo, Energy God, D.O. to the T.U.N., Fabulous, The Hype Man, and DJ Paparazzi. Come watch the UEFA Champions League finals on a super huge screen. Goldfest 2025 will take place on the 31st of May 2025 at the Balmoral Convention Center, Federal Palace Hotel, Victoria Island, Lagos. Time 12 noon. Limited tickets are available. Get your tickets now at www.goldfestnigeria.com. Goldfest 2025 is powered by Femi and the Gang and Football Republic.
Sponsored by Squadron Dark Rum. Proudly refreshed by Pepsi.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lashon Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable. And to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
So whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor,
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
For 3 great seasons, the fans have fought with passion and fire. Their best they brought. The banter was bold, the debates were tight. Each word a weapon, each match a fight. But now it's bigger, the stakes much higher. The battle returns, and it's full of fire. Grand Battle 4 with Femi and the Gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. The stage is bang. In partnership with Sports Salon, we raise the game with glory, honor, and a shot at fame. Think you've got what it takes to score? Then step right up. It's time for more.
Fan Battle 4 starts Tuesday, June 3rd through July from 7 p.m. weekdays on Nigeria Info.
Fan Battle 4. Let the battle begin.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This isn't a Game of Thrones. It's the game of information.
The German foreign minister went to Beijing to reaffirm that Europe would not let China invade Taiwan.
And more information.
Government can't keep taking the fall for your own mess, for your own mistakes.
And more information.
We did some work on the Third Mainland Bridge before. Where are there potholes now?
You want to play?
Political way to destroy. Let me tell you.
It's Game On. Let the games begin.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
It's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. It's 1 o'clock and here's the news update. I am Buluwatife Jegede. President Bola Tinubu will inaugurate the first section of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway this Saturday in Lagos. The project will be launched alongside other roads, including the Lekki Deep Seaport Tax Credit Road. During his visit, the president will also virtually open Northern Road Project and join ECOWAS 50th anniversary event. He'll deliver a keynote speech joined by General Yakubu Gowon, the last surviving signatory of ECOWAS' 1975 founding. The National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA, is calling for stronger efforts to stop mother-to-child transmission of HIV. In a Children's Day message, NACA Director General Dr. Temitope Lori says thousands of children are still born with HIV in Nigeria each year. She said this is a preventable tragedy. Ilori urges access to early testing and treatment for pregnant women and support from families and communities. The NACA DG says an HIV-free generation is possible, but only if everyone acts with urgency and compassion. A suspected suicide bomber died when his explosive device detonated near Mogadishu cantonment, Abacha Barracks in Abuja. Military sources say the man who stepped out of a Volkswagen Golf was stopped by soldiers at a checkpoint. When ordered to step back, he moved away and the bomb exploded, killing him and injuring 2 others. Police confirmed the blast and say 1 victim is hospitalized. Authorities urge calm as investigations continue. Now to the foreign scene, Hamas says it has accepted a ceasefire deal proposed by the U.S., but American and Israeli officials deny the claim. The draft, reportedly discussed in Doha, includes a 60-day truce and release of 10 hostages. U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff calls the proposal unacceptable, while Israel insists no government would agree to it. Meanwhile, Israeli airstrikes continue across Gaza, killing at least 81 people, including children. And in entertainment, Billie Eilish swept the American Music Awards, winning 7 honors, including Artist of the Year. But like Beyoncé and Eminem, she skipped Monday's Las Vegas ceremony. Host Jennifer Lopez led the star-studded night, featuring performances from Janet Jackson and Gwen Stefani. Eilish accepted via video from her European tour, while Eminem scored hip-hop awards and Beyoncé took country prizes in their absence. That'll be all for the news at this time. If you have a news report for us, you can call us on 014657175. That is 014657175. My name is Buluwatife Jegede. Good afternoon.
You are listening to Open Thought on the Sunny Side with Joyce. Let's talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. The sunny side is 4 minutes past 1 p.m. and welcome right back to Open Thought Tuesday. Beautiful Tuesday afternoon to you from wherever you are listening in from. And Nigeria Info is the sunny side. Okay, so we have that established. We continue with our conversation, being underappreciated, being unappreciated. 0201-2770-993, 0201-465-7190, and 080959758. Zero side, welcome right back to the show. I want to quickly go to WhatsApp. Where do I start? Good afternoon, Joyce. You say, I can recall my dad sending all my sister's kids to school till university or polytechnic. My dad built 3 units of 3-bedroom flats in the village and gave it to them for over 20 years, only for them to mock him and deny my younger siblings access to fruits planted in the same compound. My mother planted those fruit trees. My dad finally relocated to the village, experienced this firsthand, and now believed what my siblings always complained about when they went to our house. You say, in bracket, they schooled in the East. These bloody cousins of mine and their mother have never stepped up when my dad was down. I have said I won't have anything to do with them ever again. There's more to unpack from this. Just had to summarize it. Can you hear this story? This is a gentleman telling us about his cousins whom his father catered to. And you imagine life. Crazy. The sunny side, it's Open Thought Tuesday. We're discussing about doing your best for others, at least what you can term to be your best. You strive, you stretch yourself to give, to be there. You sacrifice, you put yourself second just so that they can be first priority. And somehow you get to find out because they tell you, which, to be honest with you, I would say is a good thing that you know. They do not fail to tell you that you're not doing enough, that you haven't done enough, or that maybe what you have done pretty much is worth nothing. Like, well, when they say to you, "Oh, what do you think you've done?" Yeah, what have you really done? What have you given? Let's talk. It's Open Thought Tuesday. What are your first-hand experiences? By the way, there's a gentleman in my message in my inbox, and he is struggling to find the balance between being good and maybe changing his mind. Open Thought Tuesday. Welcome to Nigeria Info. It's so good to have you here. Okay, we can tell that this is... okay, I sincerely do apologize. It does quite appear that you're going to have to try again. Call me back. At Nigeria Info, it's Open Thought Tuesday.
Hello, Lady J.
Thank you so much for calling. Good afternoon. Welcome. What's your name?
Fantastic afternoon to you.
And to you too.
Rebecca is my name from
Welcome,
South
Rebecca.
Lake. Well, hello?
I'm with you.
Hello?
I can hear you,
Yes,
please.
this topic is quite apt, especially here in Africa where we operate the extended family kind of culture. A lot of people have their own experiences. I have a fair share of mine being the first of a very large family and having successfully trained and raised almost 4 to 5 graduates. But one thing you must understand is that when you are doing good things in this life, you need to ask yourself, what is your motive for doing it? What is your intent of doing it? Are you doing it because you want people to notice you or to appreciate you? Or you're doing it because that is who you are? Or because the responsibility of the obligation falls on you? There's so many reasons why we do good. For me, I do what I do because I derive joy from doing it. It doesn't matter whether you are grateful about it, whether you recognize it, whether you appreciate it. As a matter of fact, when I want to do something, I prefer being anonymous. Somebody might be in need, might even put out his details in need of something. I'd rather do it by proxy. I don't want you to come straight to me. I don't want you to start thanking me. I don't want you to have me in your memory that this was indeed it. Because what I'm doing, because the scriptures makes me to understand that when you do something in secret, when you do good in secret, you receive blessings from God directly. But when you do it because you want men to appreciate you, you get that glory from men, you get that gratitude from men, and it ends there. So I prefer my Almighty God blessing me when I do good things. And you must understand that most people you do good things for who fail to appreciate you, it's not because they didn't see what you did, but it's because that is who they are. They're ingrates. Because if you, even the Holy Scriptures, you remember the 10 lepers that Jesus Christ cured? How many came back to say, thank you, Rabbi? Thank you, Master. So it's been there from time immemorial. Even the devil we're talking about today was a beautiful angel in heaven. He had all the glory, he had beauty. It was the way the scripture described him. You won't believe that such a person would turn against his maker. But he did turn against his maker. So ingratitude or betrayal or being not appreciated has always been there. But you need to ask yourself, why am I doing what I'm doing? And if what you're doing is something that gives you joy, if something that's innate, if it's an innate quality, it's something that's part of you, don't let anybody take away your joy. Because that which you're given, that thing you're doing, there is a way the Almighty God uses it to bless you, either to protect you from evil, keep you from harm's way, give you a longer life. There's always a blessing that comes from it. That's why even Jesus Christ, there was this illustration he gave about somebody wanted to throw a party. He went out there and he called his friends, his rich friends, to come to the party and ignored the poor. because he knows that someday they are going to reciprocate. When they are having a party, they are going to invite him. No, you don't do that. He said, no, when you want to throw a party, go and call the poor, call the downtrodden, call those who are finding things tough in life, because you know they cannot pay you back. That's when you get your reward from the heavens. So we shouldn't be dissuaded or discouraged by people who manifest ingratitude.
Okay, so I kind of hear you, but I have a question for you, if that's okay.
Go ahead, please.
Now, I think it would depend on some circumstances. I feel that there are some people whose words to you can be spiteful, borderline hateful. So how do you manage that?
Exactly.
I don't know what this gentleman's reality is, but don't do that. I don't know.
Hello?
I don't know what this gentleman's reality is, but I feel that some people in a bid in their nature to be unappreciative are spiteful, and their intent is to despise you.
Of course.
So
when you're able to discern the intent of that person,
defer. Did you say defer?
Sorry.
Did you say defer the intent?
No, when you discern
the intent. Okay, yeah.
When you're able to discern the intent of that person, you've done something good. You've done so much for this person. Maybe your family, for instance. You look at the story you just read out from WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Somebody built a house for his family, extended family, built a house for them and all that. Yeah, they wouldn't allow his own children pick fruits from the same compound.
Crazy.
Then you ask yourself, you should also ask yourself, why would these people? Why would they be this spiteful? Why would they be this ungrateful? Sometimes it is born out of envy. You're doing all you're doing for them. Rather than them being appreciated, they're envious. They're envious of your achievements. They're envious of your success in life. You're giving to them, but they're not deep down inside them. They're not happy about it. You think they're happy? No, they're not.
Okay.
Some people, Lady Jackie, that you give people, go to the village in modern times. You give people money in the village. Whether you come down, you come to the village during Christmas or during the festivities, you give somebody money. That person will take that money to a native doctor.
I've heard
in
that.
a bid to bring you down. Back then, when you finish using some of these clothes you use in the township, we still call ourselves in township. You are in Lagos, you're using some of your clothes. You remember one of your uncle or your uncle's son who's not doing very well. You might want to, some of those used clothes, you want to take it back home and give to them. Not anymore. Nobody does that anymore. You give it to them and what next? They take it to a shrine. They want to bring you down.
Crazy.
Because they believe, you are enjoying the township, you want to come and give us the remnant or leftover of what you have. You come after you. So the world has taken a different, a very diabolic turn. So you have to discern. Why am I doing what I'm doing? So if you want to give, for me, I don't give cash. You have an account, I transfer to you. I don't give my used clothing. If I want to give you anything, I get you a new clothing and give to you.
Wow.
Whatever you want to do, go do with it. And if I give it, I pray on it and I bless it. So if you try anything funny, what you sow, you reap.
Whatever that is.
So just understand, why am I doing what I'm doing?
I get it.
Because
I totally get it.
It is in my nature to do good.
Okay.
Keep doing it regardless of whether you're being appreciated or not. After all, the Almighty God who gave us rain and sunshine. How many people are worshiping Him? Think about that.
Thank you so much for calling. I really do appreciate. Wow. Open Thought Tuesday, Nigeria Info. How are you? Turn off the volume of your radio set.
Sorry about that. My apologies. Good afternoon, Joyce.
Afternoon to you. Welcome to Nigeria Info's Open Thought Tuesday.
Yeah. In context from what you started with, it's not easy, especially when it comes to do with family. We have suffered betrayal from friends, close pals.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a while to just let go and see above it. But when it comes to your blood, most times they will say we don't choose our family. You understand? We happen to be in the same family, but that bond of being a family, we tend to expect more from them. So when they start betraying you, when that betrayal occurs, it's not as easy as it sounds. So I can put myself in that guy's shoe. I know where he bites him, because he said he gave it all. So how do you console, except you and that part of your family, you are not close. You know, you could be of good rapport with somebody, but you can never know the person's intent. This is not friendship now. We're talking about brothers, sisters. Until it happens. And when it hits, you just find yourself alone. So it's going to take a very, very long time to get out of that hole. This year, betrayal is about somebody close to you, somebody you trust. You can't tell me an answer that would betray me now and I feel okay, backstab. An answer that
it would hurt. Don't you think it would hurt if an outsider betrayed you? Like, do you suppose?
Because the outsider, we're not close. You know, it's just like I hold somebody in
Close can be relative. It may be someone you work with. I mean, betrayal. Good God, is there anyone that doesn't hurt? Is there any form of betrayal that doesn't hurt?
There's a limit. But when you say somebody like your circle, your closest friend, your sibling, because that guy, what is stated is that he did everything for them. At least he expects a little bit of gratitude. So I don't know how to put it. It's it can be very, very painful, and you can be in a world of your own. And it's going to take grace to come out of it, because at the end of the day, you see everybody in that same light. Do you understand? So I tell people, if you want to do like what I do, I give people who will appreciate. I don't give people who I feel will not appreciate. They have enough. You have enough. Why should I give you? Why should I give to you? I give those who I know they appreciate. They need that thing so much. See, Joyce, I was asked a question. Your best friend and your sibling. No, not best friend and a sibling. Who needs this thing much? I'll ask if my sibling needs it, but he or she can go way around it and get it. I'll rather give somebody else who I know will appreciate it more, will take a year or a while to get that money.
I need to hear it. I don't have a headphone.
Do you understand, Joyce?
Yeah.
So it's a dicey thing. Once you are hit from somebody close to you, you are dazed.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand that guy feel, and I pray for grace. That's what I can say.
Okay. That's a good thing to say. Thank you so much for calling. Wow. The sunny side is Open Thought Tuesday, so good to have you join our conversation this afternoon. Hey.
Yeah, Jesse, good afternoon.
Afternoon. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, there's one thing I've learned early in life.
If you don't tell us your name, how do we pick this up?
Okay, my name is Benjamin. The guy you are owing a bottle of wine.
Just Benjamin is fine. It's okay. Wine. Benjamin is perfect.
Okay. So Joycey, one thing I've learned early in life is that expectation is not something I should hand to anybody.
Okay.
Expectation, I don't hand it over to anybody, be you Daddy Gio, be you whoever, be you my wife, be you whoever. I don't hand it to anybody. So I don't expect anybody. I expect things from myself. I get it. When I started saying, I did because he good.
Okay.
So I don't put women on the school. I didn't want my wife because I trust her. They were like, I say, yeah. If anybody that tells you, Joyce, I love you because I can trust you, that person is setting you up. I get what I'm saying. So I don't expect, if you do good for me, Joyce, is a bonus. I see it as a bonus. I'm not seeing it as a normal thing that or maybe I don't have entitlement mentality from anybody. So I pick up somebody on the street, send him to hospital, told us or whatever it would take. They treated the guy, did everything. I started, feeding the guy on a daily, giving the guy food money and so on. Tell him, what can you do? Let me help you and, get on your feet.
Yeah.
One day I was just in my house. They escorted the boy to my house that the guy went to steal something. And the guy said he has one brother, that the brother will help him and pay when they were beating the guy. When they came to me, I was just laughing. And I asked the people that, what did this person say I am to him? They say, he said you are his brother. I said, okay, let me give you people a little story of me and this person you are holding now. That this is how I picked up this person. Very sick on the street, and I took him to hospital to help him. Those guys, in fact, they started beating the guy again. That is it in this world that somebody will do something for you like this, and what you are bringing back to that person is to go and steal and tell people that you have somebody that will help you pay.
Yeah.
Jesse, Odosha. So anybody that picks offense for doing good thing and is not being appreciated, that person should check in what. There's a thin line between entitlement mentality there,
Wait. So entitlement mentality on the person who's being good?
No. As in when you pick offense, when you now see like somebody say he's losing his mind or something like that, there's a way if you don't balance your mindset when you are relating to human beings, Jesse, you lose yourself because you'll be expecting what you are not supposed to expect.
I kind of get
me,
the
just expectation, I don't give it to anybody. I'm expecting to love my wife, to be the best husband. If she becomes the best wife to me, it's a bonus. Joyce, if she doesn't, I'll still do my best.
Okay.
Yeah, I get what I'm saying. So that's just my own
Thank you so much for calling. I really
Thank
do
you.
appreciate your commentary. This one goes, good afternoon, Joyce. I'm Chooks from Ikorodu. One of my friends, you say, this topic is a very interesting one. One of my friends told me that when he travel home, getting closer to their place, he changes his dressing, like putting on rags, because of a tax he perceived on account of how he dresses neat and doing well too. Wow, I think this pretty much is going to be like a puzzle to the story from one of our callers just about a few minutes ago, where people put up maybe we should even talk about that, where you create a different perception. Well, you are a little humble in your appearance so as not to be perceived to be well. And then, okay, that village one is just really hilarious. I'm not sure why they do it, but yeah, they do it. Okay. Let me read a few more messages because I have a short break in a moment. You say, I once paid the electricity and council tax for 6 months for my Nigerian housemate who I share an apartment with in the UK because he lost his job, was going through some financial difficulties. August last year, this guy tells me he's got a, he's got a new job. So he needs to move to a new apartment. Since he moved out, he hasn't paid back a dime of the money, which is about £1,000. His number hasn't been connecting for about 2 weeks, only for me to hear that he relocated to the US with my money. The heart of man is wicked. Wow. Like, these stories you're sharing this afternoon are quite revelatory. By the way, we're live streaming on YouTube. Nigeria Info FM on YouTube, and you hear human stories, and I'm not sure how this makes you feel. Like, this is a very interesting one. A Nigerian who helped another Nigerian housemate, only to have that housemate get a job. He disappears, doesn't even tell this Nigerian friend who helped him out that he was leaving, relocates to another country with the debt. Okay, let's see. I can squeeze in one more message. You say, Joyce, good afternoon. Try calling into the studio with the WhatsApp number. Well, let's see. You may have to try again. Please pardon me. I'm not sure why I must have missed that, but if you try again, I have my eyes on it. 08095975805 is the WhatsApp number. And how people manage ungrateful responses is really what we're discussing this afternoon. You do good to other people, but they're ungrateful to you. How do you manage that? Hello, final caller for this minute, because I have a commercial break in about a few seconds. Please go ahead real quick.
Yes. Good afternoon, Joyce.
Afternoon to you.
This is Chion calling from Omole.
Go ahead.
Well, yes, this topic is one interesting one. No, that has to be said. One thing I want people to know about this is to really understand who you are and what you can take. Okay, at this point, we need to personalize this topic, everyone, because, I've heard so many people from Ms. Oboli to the rest, Meka, they've all made valid points, But one thing is, Shegun that is talking might not be able to handle this the reaction or whatever, the ingratitude.
Hold on a second, please. I want to quickly go off on a break, please, okay? All right.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
For 3 great seasons, the fans have fought with passion and fire. Their best they brought. The banter was bold, the debates were tight. Each word a weapon, each match a fight. But now it's bigger, the stakes much higher. The battle returns, and it's full of fire. Fan Battle 4 with Femi and the gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. The stage is bang. In partnership with Sports Salon, we raise the game with glory, honor, and a shot at fame. Think you've got what it takes to score? Step right up. It's time for more.
Fan Battle 4 starts Tuesday, June 3rd through July from 7 p.m. weekdays on Nigeria Info.
Fan Battle 4. Let the battle begin.
You've tried calling in, sending messages.
You've wanted to share your thoughts, your opinions, and make your voice heard.
But time always runs out, and you never get the opportunity.
Now you have a chance.
Voice of the People on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Everybody's listening. Voice of the People.
Record yourself expressing your opinion on any issue of concern in 30 seconds.
Speak up, say your piece, raise your concern on Voice of the People.
Send a 30-second video from a quiet place for the best audio.
Send your Voice of the People 30-second video entry on social media at Nigeria Info FM Lagos.
Voice of the People on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk. Nigeria is listening.
Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know? Did you know? Your dose of facts we bet you never knew. Right here on Nigeria Info 99.3.
Shishi. Have you ever wondered what this means or how it came to be? How did the phrase, "I don't even have shishi," come to be? This is the backstory. Before 1973, Nigeria was using the British pounds. Among the available coins then was a silver coin with the face of Queen Elizabeth on one side and cocoa board symbol on the other side. This was the 6-pence coin. But our people in the south and the north, due to the difficulty in pronouncing it properly, adulterated this differently. The southerners called it sissy pence, while the northerners called it shishi pence. It was then shortened to sisi or shishi in different regions. This coin was one of the lowest denominations available at that time. So one will easily say, "I don't even have sissy pence to give you," meaning I am broke. This metamorphosed to "I don't even have shishi." So when next you are using this phrase, you will say it knowing you have the backstory.
Another piece of the puzzle now revealed. Keep questioning, keep listening, only on Nigeria Info 99.3. Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same, whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Ever since Grandpa Swag retired, he's gotten quite active. You might find him making jollof rice for the family, or doing 50 push-ups a day, or bursting some moves on TikTok, or going shopping with his favorite grandson. He's also experimenting new things like pairing Ankara trousers with a white shirt and a cool pair of sunglasses.
Oh shit, keep that, Grandpa Swag.
We believe that the fun begins at retirement. That's why Hares Life has designed the Hares Annuity Plan, a pension plan that pays you a monthly income for as long as you live. This way, you can enjoy retirement and experience life all over again. For this and other plans, visit www.hairsinsurancegroup.com. That is HEIRS, or call 0700 434 7754 to get started.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable. And to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
So whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor,
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
For 3 great seasons, the fans have fought with passion and fire, their best they brought. The banter was bold, the debates were tight, each word a weapon, each match a fight. But now it's bigger, the stakes much higher, the battle returns and it's full of fire. Fan Battle 4 with Femi and the gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. The stage is bang. In partnership with Sports Salon, we raise the game with glory, honor, and a shot at fame. Think you've got what it takes to score? Then step right up. It's time for more.
Fan Battle 4 starts Tuesday, June 3rd through July from 7 p.m. weekdays on Nigeria Info.
Fan Battle 4. Let the battle begin.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
Hey Lagos, I've got something fun for kids, parents, guardians, uncles, aunties, whoever you are. This is for you. The Kids FM Festival 2.0 is back. Get your families ready and let's have some fun with games, music, and so much more. If you missed the first one, don't miss the second edition of the Kids FM Festival, happening June 1st, 2025 at the Balmoral Convention Center, Lagos. Time 12 p.m. sharp. Don't miss the fun. Don't miss the vibes. Bring your friends, brothers, sisters, moms, dads, aunts, and uncles, and let's turn up. It's the Kids FM Festival. Let's make memories that sparkle. Register now at www.kidsfm.ng. One more time, register at www.kidsfm.ng. Let the countdown begin. Sunday, June 1st at Balmoral Convention Center, 12 p.m. prompt. Kids FM Festival 2.0. Family fun. So come, let's play.
Hey Lagos, don't forget that you too can win money on here on Nigeria Info, courtesy of oneplay.ng. Now I know I have said this time and time again, but I mean, does the money ever get too much? All you have to do is go to the website www.oneplay.ng. That's number oneplay.ng. And when you get to that website, pick your station Nigeria Info, follow the instructions, and in a few seconds your ticket will be in the draw. A ticket is 500 naira, so you can play with 500 naira or more. And if you don't have a smartphone, well, not to worry. All you have to do is dial the code *347 *880 *3 hash *347 *880 *3 hash. Now, playing with 500 naira or more can also get your tickets in the draw. Now, remember that the more you play, the better your chances of winning every day. There's money to be won on the Money Crossfire. There's money to be won on WhatsApp Lagos. 3 people, in fact, win 25,000 naira on the WhatsApp Lagos show. And on Sunnyside, there's money to be won on there as well. Yes, there's also money to be won on Game On shows, weekday, weekend, money everywhere. But that's not even all, because every Friday there's a jackpot of 50,000 naira per show. And you, my dear, can get some of that money. All you have to do is make sure you're playing during the week, and automatically you get qualified for the weekly jackpot. Remember, your chances of winning are still the same. So whether you're playing on a smartphone with the website www.oneplay.ng winning, or you're doing it on a dataless phone or a small phone. Yes, that small touchlight phone. If you're dialing the code star 347 star 880 star 3 hash, either ways, your chances of winning are still the same. Okay, remember to play responsibly, Lagos. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're under 18, this is not your group chat. Please, you can now excuse us. All right then, 18 and above. Let's start playing and let's start winning. There's money on ground. Do you want to get it?
You are listening to Open Thought on the Sunny Side with Joyce. Let's talk.
We're back. 99.3 Nigeria Info, the Sunny Side's 36 minutes past 1 p.m. And remember, we're live streaming on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. All right, so I did have a caller. I can thoroughly understand he couldn't wait any longer. Maybe he'll call me back. Okay. Hello, welcome to the show. How are you? The Sunny Side, Nigeria Info. My name's Joyce. What's your name?
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Adeshi.
Can you speak up for me?
Hello?
I'm with you. Go ahead.
My name is Adeshino.
Good to have you.
Yeah, I played one play yesterday and I was called that I won.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the program was finished just around after it.
Okay.
I was called from your studio, but I was scared to even give them my account number. You know the situation of country, so I have to go and confirm first. So I sent a mail. So I've been trying to call back since then.
Okay. I don't know. So what do you want now?
I've sent my information on email to Nigeria Info. So I just want to confirm from them when they are sending the.
Do you know who called you? Did they give you a name?
No, you just say I should confirm because when he called me with 020, but I'm scared initially. But the program I sent then that was around around 11 or after 10.
Whose show was it?
So
whose show? Do you know?
Is it game on the sports game with?
Okay, so I think you need to call the sports guys because they're the ones who can. If you played on their show, you'd need to call them so that they can help you out with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Good luck. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I really want to thank you. I want to read a few messages and then we have to go to some conversation around Children's Day. Sometimes when I think about being a child in Nigeria, yeah, it's really heartbreaking for obvious reasons. But maybe there are secrets that I do not know that are hidden, that are reserved for children. Yeah, but just in a moment, I just want to read a few more messages and speak to a few, maybe like two more people, and then we have to segue to this other conversation we have lined up. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening, but we can tell it's not good for conversation, so hopefully you're going to try again. Hello, Joy. Some people will use the measure of your success in life for you to help them. You can't satisfy humans You can't satisfy human want. Just love yourself, be self-disciplined, don't do more than your limit and expect nothing in return. Thank you so much for your message. I really do appreciate. If you can hear me without interruption, hey, welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Bless.
Okay, so go ahead, please.
Okay. Thank you for picking my call.
I mean, I hope you are not so grateful too early, because now your line isn't so clear.
Okay, it was networking.
Well, go ahead. Let's try save time. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay. I have many issues. I don't want to.
But you have to speak up for me. Your voice tends to fade away, and I'm.
You hearing me?
Yeah, hello? I can. But just speak up, okay, so I can hear you uninterrupted.
What will be? Let me just start saying my whole story of my whole life. So, what I want to say about this is that in life, it's good to do good. Many people you see in this life, they refuse to appreciate what is good. They don't really appreciate that which is good. Because why? Some people they will make you to regret ever doing something good, or they'll make you to feel regret doing something good. What is the reason why I said so? The reason why I said so is that
a church that I was going before. Are you getting me right?
Go ahead.
So, I get there. So, the man asked the people that they should laugh at him.
Pardon me. I'm so sorry. Your connection. I'm not sure what the glitch is, but hey, please, maybe you'll try again. Nigeria Info, it's so good to have you. Sorry, I lost you. Make it back. Paul from Maryland is writing me. He says, true life story. I traveled home 2 years with my car. I think you mean 2 years ago. 2 years ago, you traveled with your car for my grandmother's burial. The next day, my elder brother took the car to get something. Not up to 5 minutes, he calls me and says he was involved in an accident. He went to hit a parked Benz GLE. I fixed the Benz 1.5 million, fixed my car 1.2 million. That's outside the police and other expenses. So since then, my dad has been trying to reach out to me by calling, texting, WhatsApp, telling me I don't check on him. This year, I traveled to see him, and the only question he asked me was, where is your car? Because I went to his house using a taxi, the Uber ride. I told him that I've sold the car and that I don't have any car again. Shocker. Since I left my dad back to Lagos, I have not heard nor read from him again till tomorrow. He's alive, not dead. I hope you understand this story. Things happen. Paul from Maryland. Do I understand the story? Can I really say I understand? Like, I totally understand all the things you have inferred here. But wouldn't that be... And then, like we're discussing something crazy? Because from your story, and it's interesting that you're asking me if I understand it. I want to say I don't understand it, but then again, I think I do understand it. Because here you're implying that you go see your dad and he says, oh, so where's your car? It's funny to me that the only relevance that he sees that you have, or maybe his measure of success, of your success, is that you have a car. And that in the absence of the car, he doesn't deem you, or he doesn't deem you worthy of his company. I'm struggling with that, but yeah, maybe I should understand it for really what it is. That, yeah. Okay, now I'm really struggling officially with that. But thank you so much for writing me. It's really crazy what life can be. Thank you. Thank you. It's Open Thought Tuesday, Lagos. My name is Joyce. Welcome to the show. Hope you're good. Sorry I lost your maker back. Nigeria Info, Open Thought Tuesday. Welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Thank you for calling me. Good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is Engineer Kundayo. This topic actually something I've been thinking about in the past week.
Okay.
Because of my life experience with people that I've helped, I've resolved never to help anybody unless they ask me for help. I've personally made sacrifices for people, especially in the church. The church where you are going, you think there are some less privileged people, and you try to help them. And it's like they have a self entitlement thing towards that help, and they turn out to be very, very ungrateful.
Wow.
So my resolve now is I will never help anybody unless he or she asks for help.
Let's understand something here. Pardon me, please. Are you saying that the people you have helped didn't necessarily ask you for help? You just thought, well, you're in a difficult situation.
Yes, I just went on my way. I just said, okay, out of some benevolence. Okay, let me help these people. And they turn out, in fact, to tell you, the last one, a lady in the church, one of the choristers, she said she was looking for a house and all this. And I gave her some money. I later discovered that she wasn't actually looking for money. And that particular money I gave her, that weekend was a weekend that she spent in the nightclub and so on.
Oh, boy.
So, and to make it worse, she never, up till this present moment, she never called me to say, brother, thank you for helping me and so on. You know, so I resolve now never to help anybody.
Okay, so let's share some. Pardon me. Can we share some opinions from the callers? Some callers have said when you do good, do it because it's your virtue. It's an expression of the good on the inside of you, and expect nothing in return. What do you think of that approach, where you just do it because you want to do it, and you're on your way? If they say thank you, fine. If they don't say thank you, oh, better. You don't care. Can you manage that?
Well, I can manage that in some circumstances. You see, but I don't want to go out of my way to help someone, and the person never show any form of appreciation. Let me give you an instance. If you, Joyce, help me now, maybe on the road you saw that my car had a problem and so on, and you just thought by and said, Ekundayo, let me call you a mechanic and so on, and they fixed that problem, and we all went on our way. Say tomorrow I now see you, and I now did as if and passed by your side. How will you feel, Joyce? You see, that's an expression of ingratitude, which most people they do now. So the best thing is that if they don't ask for help, it's better that you don't help them.
But you know that there are people who will ask for help and still be ungrateful. So it still forces you to approach this question from the aspect of...
For such people, if you help them, you know that you are doing it for God. Okay. You are doing it in service of God. If they do ask for help and you help them and they don't say thank you, they didn't show any form of gratitude, you resolve in your heart that you have done it for God. But not that when you help them out of your own volition, of your own free mind, and they show some ingratitude, they even do as if when they see you on the road, they just pass you by. I don't think that that's a good thing to do.
Okay.
That's my point.
Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
I appreciate you calling in. Then my mother has to be crazy. Yeah, I'm going to tell her that story one day. The sunny side is Open Thought Tuesday. How are you? Sorry, make it back. Wow. Yeah. So sometimes it's not that people are not going to be kind enough to be good. It's that even those people sometimes struggle with being good. And so here now we're trying to figure out if there's indeed a balance between the choices you're afforded. Should you be good even if a person is not grateful? Or someone said, Joyce, we should even talk about workplace ingratitude, where you do so much and you're underappreciated. I want to hear your story if you have one to share. Nigeria Info is Open Thought Tuesday. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, ma.
Welcome. Tell me your name, please, and go ahead.
My name is Simon.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
I'm phoning from Mowe.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, you are talking of help. You cannot believe that I have a link that I helped so many people to the United States of America. I put some people in the job in the Nigerian police force. That time, I pay for every inconveniences and the rest of it. So many of them live in my house. More than 18 persons that are living in my house, I feed them morning, afternoon, and night. You cannot believe that today they cannot remember me to even call me good morning.
Not even one person.
Hello?
Not even one person?
Not even one person. The one in the U.S. Nothing I have no. She has no contact. I sponsor the bill. I get a reference of a friend of mine who helped her to come to the U.S. with her 2 children. You cannot believe up to today as we speak to you, no good money from such a person. So when you are talking of as if people doesn't help, it's not true. Some of us will do so much to people. It's only God that I depend upon.
And that's enough, isn't it? To depend solely on God. That should be enough. Or is it not enough?
It's enough, but just as I say, the way you are presenting it, I like your presentation. It's okay by me. Okay. But I'm just telling you that, like myself speaking to you, I've served the police for 35 years. I'm a retiree. Is it not now that people are supposed to remember that I did good for them? I didn't see anything from anybody.
Wow.
I just depend on God only.
Okay. And I hope that's enough for you. Thank you so much for calling. I do appreciate. Who remembers the story of, who was that guy in Bible story that was in prison and he told Anybody remembers that story? Was it Joseph? He was in prison and he told the guard to remember him. And the guard goes out and forgets. Maybe this is really life, you know? Because I don't want to force this one on you, but maybe there's something about life that's like that. And it's not for the ungrateful person. It's more for the person who must find a reason outside of wickedness to still remain good. This is a message here. Hello, Joyce. This topic is of my interest. My philosophy is that people must show gratitude for every help of any kind. It is even so painful when it has to do with your wife that shows this ingratitude. Yeah, you're not really giving me the gist, you know, right? Lagos, it's Open Thought Tuesday. This guy wants to give me something. Should I be grateful first before you give me the story? Honey, give me the story. My name is Joyce. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Afternoon to you. Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, my name is Akisoji.
Yeah.
From Shomolu. Yeah, I see gratitude as a form, as a means that keeps you going to keep doing good. The absence of gratitude means you don't want that thing again. Life we live in is not fair. That is my own personal opinion about life. Anybody that you do good to, that is not showing appreciation and gratitude towards you, is having a sense of entitlement already.
Mm-hmm.
God that created us, it is assumed as a Christian that I am, that the more things God do for me, the more I praise him, the more he does more for me. So if you do one thing for me as a Christian that I'm made to believe, then I am not appreciative to what God has done. It is assumed that God himself will shut the door at other opportunities to me, since I am not appreciating him for the one he has done for me.
Wait, is God our reference point at this point? Are you using God as... sorry, I'm trying to pick up what you're putting down.
God in his own...
I know he said it, but that's not even how he works. Like, he's good to witches. I find that surprising.
That if he that created us can want us to thank him, much more we human that we are his own make. Why can't we give praise to anyone who helps us?
Yeah, so that's supposed to be the ideal. We know that's supposed to be the ideal. But when we don't have the ideal, where you would be good to someone and then they'll be ungrateful. Like you would sacrifice and they would not even appreciate it.
Joyce, if I'm doing anything to anybody and you are not appreciative, I'll quit.
Okay.
I'll stop that goodwill to you.
Okay.
Because I see you as somebody who feels entitled to that thing I'm doing to you.
All right.
It costs nothing to say thank you. It costs nothing to put a call through to anyone who helps you. That thank you for what you have done. Now we have cases where you do goodwill to people you have never met in life and you will never meet again. That explains that. But for somebody who is close relative, for someone who is a cousin, for someone who is a nephew, how many of these people can do what you have done to them in return when they are in your shoe, when they have that capacity to do tomorrow?
Okay.
Most times, people behave as if they are entitled to your things. And even it got to a stage, some people, giving them the little you even have out of the little you have given them, they will not even appreciate it. Most of this unappreciative attitude you are seeing is because they feel they are getting less. They have weighed you. Can you imagine? He's giving me 10,000 naira, and this man can give me 100,000 naira.
Yeah,
that is part of the reason why you see them not being appreciative, because they see it as a way that you are helping them below what they expected from you. Anyone who is not showing appreciation to you can never appreciate you. And this world is not Nollywood. It is inside Nollywood that we'll see after 10 years. You now see somebody that you have met before. I
have 10 seconds with you. 10 seconds. So you will stop if they're not appreciative, QED?
Yes, I will not.
Thank you so much for calling. I really do appreciate it. Right. Well, that's the first guy who's been bold enough to just damn this whole thing in the eye. We're off on a break. We'll be right back. It's Open Thought Tuesday on Nigeria Info.
Right back.
For 3 great seasons, the fans have fought with passion and fire. Their best they brought. The banter was bold, the debates were tight. Each word a weapon, each match a fight. but now it's bigger, the stakes much higher, the battle returns, and it's full of fire. Grand Battle 4 with Femi and the gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info. The stage is bang. In partnership with Sports Salon, we raise the game with glory, honor, and a shot at fame. Think you've got what it takes to score? Then step right up. It's time for more.
Fan Battle 4 starts Tuesday, June 3rd through July from 7 p.m. weekdays on Nigeria Info.
Fan Battle 4. Let the battle begin.
Exciting games, music, dance, and fun for every family.
Join us for the second edition of the Kids FM Festival, happening June 1st, 2025 at Balmoral Convention Center, Lagos, 12 p.m. sharp.
Don't miss the fun! Don't miss the fun! Bring your brothers and sisters, your daddy and mommy, even your uncles and aunties to join this exciting moment. Even your friends aren't left out. It's the Kids FM Festival. Let's make memories that sparkle!
Register now at www.kidsfm.ng. Let the countdown begin. Proudly brought to you by Kids FM, where every kid's a star.
It is an incontrovertible fact that the future of power is solar. It is becoming increasingly clear that solar is the way to go if reliable, clean, and uninterrupted power is our goal. Our homes need power. Our offices need power. Our public buildings need power. Our lives and activities need power. And of course, I mean reliable power. Now, at the Solar World Electric Technology Limited, we have cut our teeth as professionals in the business of solar and renewable energy, ranging from inverters, lithium-ion batteries, solar panels, solar water heating systems, solar street lights, etc. You can visit our office at the Seco Mall, 5th Roundabout, Lekki Epe Expressway, Jakonde, Lagos, or our website on www.solarworldelectric.com, or you can call us on 0906 331 5492. Solar World Electric Technology Limited. We are redefining the limits.
Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know? Did you know?
Did you know? Your dose of facts we bet you never knew. Right here on Nigeria Info 99.3.
Australia is wider than the moon. The moon is 3,400 kilometers in diameter, while Australia's diameter from east to west is almost 4,000 kilometers.
Another piece of the puzzle now revealed. Keep questioning, keep listening, only on Nigeria Info 99.3. The heartbreaks, last-minute screamers, and the joy of victory. Football fans, are you thirsty for more? The Pepsi Go Fest is bringing you all the experiences of the Champions League final. We have a game on our hands, guys. Mayoku and DJ YK Mule are lined up and in top form, bringing in the music. And it's all refreshed by Pepsi. Live and experience the passion at Pepsi Go Fest on the 31st of May at the Balmoral Convention Center, Victoria Island. Follow Pepsi_Naija on all social media platforms to stand a chance to win VVIP tickets to Go Fest 2025. You can also scan the QR code on the Pepsi bottle for more info. Pepsi, thirsty for more.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
What's that station again?
Oh yeah, Kemo, come by. Here's one thing you need to know about yourself. So like here we dey talk.
Yep, bullseye. That's the one.
You're listening to 99.3 Nigeria Info's The Sunny Side. The Sunny Side. Welcome. My name's Joyce.
And commentaries right here
on Nigeria Info.
This is a clear situation of Konima die, Konima burial.
What kind of marriage is that?
You are calling it marriage. In that side, now walk.
Isn't there a tradition like when you're pissed, you can walk away? You don't have that tradition?
radio at its finest.
It's 99.3 Nigeria. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.